After 2 years of continuous usage, one fabric-protected drop on asphalt, and countless all-nighters, the M1 MacBook Air still reigns supreme when it comes to my daily tasks. A few learning curves, but once I got through that phase, this device has helped me accomplish a lot. Hi, I'm Nimrovv, an education college student, and this is my long-term review of the M1 MacBook Air. For context, I am an education student. That means I constantly need a laptop that can handle multiple documents such as Excel sheets, browser tabs, Canva for slides, and the dreaded Microsoft Teams. On top of that, I create content for school projects, which often involves a lot of audio and video editing. I do not game anymore, but I do consume a lot of content, specifically YouTube, lectures, podcasts, you name it. The build quality of the MacBook is impressive. It is made out of aluminum and it weighs just around 1.29 kilograms. This is light enough to haul around in and out of campus without experiencing unnecessary back pain. My bag at one point had the straps disengaged and the laptop dropped on the asphalt road of Manila, and it still managed to survive. A dent and a few scratches occurred, but overall it still ran fine. On front of the laptop, it has a beautiful 13.3 Retina display with 400 nits of brightness, which is good enough for using in public spaces where the sun might go a little haywire. Colors look great and I have no other comments regarding it. On the left side of the device are two Thunderbolt 3 ports, and on the right is a 3.5mm headphone jack. Honestly, I would have loved it if the port selection wasn't this limited, and now, because of it, I have to purchase a dock. The speakers are at the front and they sound amazing. I consume lots of content and these speakers are loud and crisp enough with no noticeable distortion when it comes to songs with a lot of bass and 808s. The backlit keyboard and trackpad are phenomenal for everyday use, and I have even managed to improve my typing speed because of this keyboard. I used to dog on content creators glazing the trackpad, but after a while, I understand why they love it so much. It has this force touch trackpad and it allows for haptic feedback, which is something that I really enjoy. Trackpad is great and precise, and I truly have nothing but praises for it. As someone who is in a hybrid learning setup, I have been using this webcam and microphone for all of my online class endeavors. It's only 720p, but it gets the job done. It works well within a flight, and of course, low light conditions can lead to it having this much grain, and the microphone is better than I've expected. And it has been a great experience overall, and I do not have any negative comments about it. Overall, the microphone and webcam as a combo are adequate enough for just meetings or calls in general. I don't think I can fully emphasize enough how amazing the battery life is on this laptop. I have been using the M1 MacBook Air for over 2 years and it consistently lasts me an entire day. As of recording, the battery health is at 89% with 245 charge cycles and it still works well. I've gone through entire school days from 8 AM up until the evening wherein I had to edit video and audio, work on documents while I was also attending classes. One time, a friend and I edited a full project on this laptop in one day, starting from 8 AM till 9 PM, and by the end of the day, I still had 20% left. During intense days where my online classes would run from morning to night, I'd have multiple tabs open, documents, and even Microsoft Teams is running in the background, and I would still have enough battery left to watch videos on YouTube, only needing to charge the laptop by dawn. Through light usage, you can last for more than just 2 days, and through heavy tasks, definitely a whole day. The configuration of my MacBook is the 8GB and 256 variant. For the kinds of daily tasks that I do, such as browsing, document editing, and light media work, it has been phenomenal. I often have Arc browser open with multiple tabs, Notion, and MS Teams all running in the background, and it handles everything surprisingly fine. Daily tasks feel like a breeze and there's no inherent signs of struggle while all of this is happening. For our short film, it was all edited on this device using CapCut. Even with multiple layers of audio, filters, color grading, effects, 4K clips, text layers, and so much more, it was all handled perfectly. Whether it was plugged in or not, the performance never faltered, and it was a great experience. Audacity runs flawlessly even with several audio files open, and the screen is amazing, and we were able to see the vision of my classmate while he was color grading the film. While editing, the audio is the biggest highlight. Thanks to the front-firing design, audio is clear and punchy. I can edit sound without even using headphones, and it's more than perfect for just watching or just listening to podcasts. Viewing and editing documents, multitasking, and heavy usage have all been nothing but a scratch to what this device can fully do. But amidst all the praises that I can give it, there are 2 problems. heat and gaming. I live in the Philippines, a tropical country in Southeast Asia where it gets exceedingly hot, reaching up to 44 degrees Celsius in heat index. And with no fans, the MacBook Air isn't so airy after all. If I'm not in an air-conditioned environment, I better be ready to feel the onslaught of heat that will sear through my skin. Sometimes I have to prop it up on a laptop stand and have my G-Life fan run at the back to keep the semi-passable air flowing near its processor. It does get hot, really hot, to the point where it is uncomfortable to use. As for gaming, this isn't a gaming laptop. Sure, a few games can run, but I can guarantee you that games like Valorant is almost non-existent here. But if you are into game emulation, this is where it gets interesting because it can run God of War flawlessly on the PS2 emulator, which is amazing. So, as a student, should you get the M1 MacBook Air? For me, it is an absolute yes. I think that this device can handle more than just your daily tasks. For regular usage and a few intensive tasks, this can handle it more than well. As stated beforehand, I have been using this non-stop for over 2 years now and it has been amazing. The keyboard feels nice, it's not that noisy, the performance is more than I could ever ask for, the screen is absolutely beautiful, being good enough for daily use, the trackpad and its haptic feedback, and so much more. There is a lot to love about it, but also a few not to like. If you ever so pleased to edit videos, commit lots of work to be done, then this is for you. But please keep in mind that this is not a gaming laptop and it's sort of off the table unless you plan on emulating or sticking with Mac compatible games. Overall, it is a good purchase, especially now with a sale going on at Beyond the Box, with it only being 34,990 pesos as of recording. And so that concludes my review of the M1 MacBook Air from the perspective of a college student. That's all. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.